Hello friends, this is Insomnia to Peace. I'm John the Sleep Coach. I'm going to do another Reddit reaction for you folks here today. I was on the Insomnia subreddit and I found this post. Insomnia is very bad. Advice please. I was taking a quarter of 1 milligram Xanax for sleep, but I haven't used it for 1 month and I stopped. I'm also taking magnesium glycinate and melatonin right now, but I can't fall asleep. I think my constitution has developed resistance. Is there an over-the-counter sleep aid you can recommend that you've tried? So let's talk about drugs and supplements and all that good stuff. I think sometimes whenever people watch my stuff, they think I'm just going to tear into medication whenever it comes up. But unfortunately, it's not really that simple as drugs are bad. To be honest, whenever I'm looking at a lot of these posts and I see any word that looks like it would belong behind the counter in a pharmacy, like I'm taking cortroprazole 30 milligrams, blah, 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 my eyes honestly glossed over that part because from an insomnia perspective, it's all the same thing. It's just another sleep effort. And to be clear, I want to be very clear on this. I'm not anti-drugs. My stance isn't drugs are bad, but it's also not as simple as I'm checking for good drugs or the bad drugs, because people sometimes get tripped up on that message and there's a lot of emotional fretting that goes into it. Like it turns into something like this, okay, I thought taking the drugs was good, but apparently, my sleep coach is saying that they're bad for some reason, so if it's bad to take the drugs, should I not take them then? And now they're taking action towards not doing something. They're taking action towards not doing something, which can also be considered a sleep effort. And I understand this is a very annoying nuance, but that's just the way it is. And the ultimate point isn't whether or not you take the drug or don't take the drug, or if you do take the drug, what kind of drug you take. Drugs and insomnia are very tricky, and in my opinion, it's not a great approach for 3 reasons. First of all, your relationship with the drugs is likely not very helpful. This is where really the harm comes in, because chances are you might have developed some sort of belief that you need drugs in order to overcome insomnia, when really you don't. Secondly, it could encourage you to keep experimenting with other drugs to fall asleep. Maybe you tried out one drug and you got typically what happens when people try out a new drug for insomnia, they'll see some success and then it starts to falter and we get these inconsistent results, and they think like this person that they've developed a resistance. They start hopping around to other drugs and they start chasing a solution out of a bottle, which they will most likely never find one, in my opinion. And that's because this goes to point number 3, drugs don't really target the root cause of insomnia, which is that you've identified being awake at night as a threat and you developed a fear of that situation. If you want to learn how to start to address that fear, I would suggest watching my video on befriending wakefulness. I'm also available to answer any questions, and I'm also available for video consultations. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please feel free to do the usual like, comment, subscribe stuff. Here at Insomnia to Peace, I provide coaching services for people looking to overcome their insomnia for good.